how to be a high value woman this year. Hello ladies. Hello. So for those of you who are tuning in from YouTube, because I'm gonna put the replay on YouTube as always, don't forget to leave a thumbs up. Okay, I'm working at the same time. Yeah, don't forget to give me a thumbs up to this video, because it's gonna help me, increase my reach on YouTube. Especially if you're in the States, please leave a comment so that more women in the States can get help from me, and we can empower more women. So how are you guys? I know it's kind of early for you if you're in the States. I'm actually in Paris, so for me it's almost 3 p.m. So today we're gonna talk about how to be a high value woman. I want to know, among you, who is serious about their level up journey, who has started, who is still new to femininity, leveling up, self-development, and all of that. Let me know. So I took some notes actually, but I'm gonna try to memorize everything, because right now I can't really stop. So one thing that you need to start with is that you need to start to work on having more self-respect. I think that this is where it should start. So when you have self-respect, others will respect you. You see, so when others will respect you, you're gonna have better interactions with others in general, and you're also gonna have better interactions with the opposite sex. Okay, men are attracted by women who have high self-esteem, but also women who have self-respect. So right now, if you don't respect yourself, it's gonna be hard for you to be with a man who is high value, because if he's high value, he has self-respect, and people who have self-respect are attracted by people with self-respect. You see, so it's like a virtuous circle, and if you want to be part of that group, you need to start working on it. And I know that we tend to focus on being loved, but actually it doesn't work like that. Like, we get love when we have self-respect. Well, sorry, no. What I wanted to say is that what we need to focus on is that we need to focus on having respect from others, not having love, because when you will never be able to have love if you don't have respect. So keep in mind that if there is no respect, there is no love. And not everyone will respect you. That's fine, but you can just stop entertaining those people. When you focus on having self-respect for yourself and all of that, don't worry, you're gonna attract amazing people. Okay, you're gonna attract people who cherish you, people who are wonderful people, and all of that, people who inspire you. Okay, so that should not be something that you fear. And I know that it's it's scary. It's scary, right, to feel like, okay, but we think, yeah, but I just want love. But I feel like you will stop valuing love this much when you will discover what having respect feels like. You see, and having others respect you is like the premise. That's something in French. I don't know if we can say it in English, but it means that it's like the foundation, the basis of having love. Okay, so let me type the title. Hang on. So more people can join. How to be a high value woman this year. Maybe I'm gonna name this like 3 ways to be a high value woman this year, something like that. Let's see. Okay, so we just talked about the importance of having self-respect. Let me check the second point that I have. Because I took some notes and I want my lives to stay structured. So yeah, hang on. Hang on. Where's my phone? Oh yeah, it's here. So yeah, I have my other phone. So, and by the way, I forgot to say that actually I have a guide on this. I have a guide to help you gain self-respect and respect yourself more so that others can respect you as well. So yeah, another thing that you need to develop, Valine is saying, yeah, this is easy to say but hard to do it. Well, this is something that I explain in my guide. Please check my website. Go in the link in my bio and you're gonna have my guide, and otherwise you can just DM me if you need more help. That's also something that we work on. Well, when I coach women behind closed doors, we focus on having self-respect in dating. But if you struggle with having self-respect and having people and men respect you in general, then my guide will be amazing because I cover all areas of life. But if you struggle mainly in dating, then yeah, send me a DM and I'm gonna be able to help you better. Okay, so another thing that I want to say is that you need to stand for something. Okay, by that I don't care actually for what you stand for. It can be veganism. It can be equal rights. It can be civil rights. I don't care, but you need to stand for something and you need to stick to it. Like you can't watch videos and be shocked about what Shein does and then the next day you buy from them. You need to stand for something. And that's not just that, it can also be stand for your religious beliefs. I know that some women will say things like, yeah, I want to stay virgin until marriage, and then they start to sleep with the man because they're afraid to lose the guy. Sex isn't a bad thing, and I'm not religious myself, but I just say that if initially it's important for you if you have certain values around sex or other things, that's fine, then stick to them. Okay, you can't stop living by those standards because it's becoming uncomfortable for you. You need to do it. Like you need to stick to your standards, to your rules, to your values, even when it's not that comfortable. Okay. For example, if you are pro-black and you stand for black people and all of that, then in that case you can't be saying racist things because the people around you are racist. You see. So you need to be in alignment with your values and also with your behavior. This is what I wanted to say. On my eyes. And then I would say, yeah, you need to start hanging out with people who are high value themselves, because remember that we are the average of the people we hang out with, and it's easy to think about it. Like think about what would happen to your life if you were hanging out with a lot of obese people, and it's gonna be like, okay, there is that new burger at McDonald's, let's try it. Like you always have a new thing to try at McDonald's, chicken fillet and all of that. Whereas when you hang out with people who are fit and all of that, it's always like, there is that hike that I want to do, or there is a new swimming pool that has opened and all of that, and you become active as a byproduct. You see, you become like the people you hang out with. And then I would say that you need to avoid gossip. I know it can be tempting, especially when the people around you initiate, those talks. But I want you to not entertain those thoughts, okay? And those conversations, because those conversations aren't really high value. And of course, it's not about loving everyone, because not everyone deserves your love. But if you don't love those people, at least stop spending time with them. If you stop spending time with them, you won't have many things to talk about anyway. So yeah, be very firm with who you spend time with. Like, focus on being around people who are loving, kind, compassionate, and all of that. You're gonna see that you're gonna feel better, first of all, and also like you're gonna be more upbeat, more excited about life, and more positive at the same time. Another thing that I wanted to mention, if you want to be high value, is that I want you to have some sort of structure in your life, okay? I don't want you to feel overwhelmed when you wake up, and I want you to have some sort of structure, and just like with kids, right? I don't know if you guys have, kids in your family, but you know that kids have a routine, and parents need to respect that routine. Otherwise, like, they're gonna mess up a lot of things during the day. Like the kid's mood won't be that great throughout the day. And that's the same thing for us, actually, adults. Like, we tend to feel like, yeah, having rules and having, a routine is restrictive, but it isn't. It's actually freeing. When you have a structure, you are able to make your brain believe that some things are predictable. And if you can make your brain think that some things are predictable, you're gonna develop, that sense of safety, you see. And yeah, that's something that I'm gonna talk about a bit more later on. But yeah, you need to develop that sense of safety, and this is one of the things that you need to do to develop that feeling. And yeah, also what I want to say about routines is that they free you time and they free your mind, because when everything is planned and you know how much time you need for each task, then you're able to organize your time better, and you don't have to think about things anymore. And also, I want you to start enjoying nice things, okay? I don't want you to think about the price all the time, because when you think about the price all the time, like, this is part of money wounds. You see, you need to heal your money wounds, and one way to do that is really, to enhance your life experiences. I don't know, like, maybe there is, a cafe you want to try, but you feel like, it's a bit more expensive than the average coffee shop, but you can still, give it a go. You don't have to go there every day, but you can at least, go there once a month, or maybe just once this time, and then see what's special about it. You see, remember that money will return, okay? You are paid each month, so yeah, money will return. You can make investment as well. Money comes back. That's not an issue. And the more you give, the more you receive. And as you get rid of your money block, because we usually have many, you're gonna see that you're gonna attract better experiences. And what I have noticed as well is that it's the women who are generous, and it's the women who love life and who love nice experiences. Those are the women who attract, masculine men, providers, and all of that. You can't be cheap and attract great men. It doesn't work like that, because remember that only the loving attract love. Okay? So I need to end this live because it's actually raining. I usually come back each week. So yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna come back for another live, but yeah, it's gonna be next week. So yeah, if you have questions, you can just leave them on my YouTube channel, and I answer them. Sorry, I answer them all, and yeah, and they also help me get my message out there, because YouTube boost and show my videos to more people when I have comments, engagement, and all of that. Like, you're actually helping me each time you leave comments, you like, you share my videos with your friends and all of that. So yeah, thank you so much, guys, for tuning in, And yeah, I will see you next week. Bye bye.